Dan here, Scooterotica. Right, just a very quick video to give you the final third instalment in the RB252 trilogy. If you've been watching any of the other videos, if you haven't been watching it, a quick review is the fact that have a customer that comes in, great guy, Gary Inglis. He has got a few components from Daryl Taylor, exhausts and packer plates, and had his cylinder tuned by Daryl and a few bits and pieces. And he'd been bringing the scooter here to be set up on the dyno, and we were seeing some great results on that. And so we've got to the final stage in that now. So previously it come in with a cylinder tuned by Daryl and a Tornado exhaust from AF and a 34mm flat slide carburettor with an AF 5-speed gearbox. And he was pumping out sort of, I think it was about 36 horsepower, just around 9,000 RPM. We switched over to the Daryl Taylor altered version of the JL pipe for the RB, and that gave, I think, just a fraction more power, but it was at a lower point in the rev range, so it was ultimately as much power but a nicer, lower revving ride. Subsequently, since then, Gary has made some adjustments to the packer plates just to give it a slightly different port timing configuration. But the most important change is he got one of the new RB inlet manifold and reblock combinations from Daryl, and fitted that up and brought it back in for dyno. So we've run that up on the dyno today, and we've managed to see an additional, I think it's 3 horsepower now in this current configuration with the setup today. So here's the video of the scooter just being run up on the dyno. There's nothing educational in this one like some of the ones I'd like to put out some information to help people with jetting or ignition faults or stuff like that. It's just to let people know this was the final conclusion in Gary had a goal. He wanted to hit 40 horsepower. He was in, sort of 35, 36, 37. Finally, we've got the components now together, the port timings, the tuning package, and it is an extremely user-friendly 40 horsepower as well, I must say that. If you look at the graph, it's got 25 foot-pounds of torque, and it's got it over an extremely long RPM range. The horsepower climbs from low down, but then when it also comes onto pipe, it comes on strong and it goes up and it climbs to a nice peak. So it's an extremely broad spread of power over a good rev range. The slight adjustments made on the packer plates just saw a little shift in the peak power over the previous incarnation, so that will provide him with a couple of miles per hour extra, and the extra horsepower will provide him with a little bit more acceleration. But ultimately he's hit his 40 horsepower goal and done it with nice power delivery, nice torque package, and Gary's really happy. So here's the dyno run. If you have any questions, you want to know anything about the setup or how you can get sort of similar power out of your engine, then please pop a question in the comments and we'll be happy to try and answer your questions. Enjoy the video.